Hi, everyone. I'm Adam, and I want to talk to you about the Classical Conversations math curriculum, the Math Map. As you can see, it's pretty thick. It's a 30-week program to help your students study math in a classical way. The goal of the Math Map is to unify all those who are in CC under one math curriculum. Instead of having all your kids doing various subjects, different places in Saxon math or in whatever math curriculum you already have. In this way, we can have all the kids doing all the math at the same time, all doing Math Map. Um, Also, I think the goal of the Math Map is to develop a classical model of studying math throughout the students' homeschool education. It is, as they say, to see God in math and to make him known. The Math Map is designed to be classical education, and it's designed to be repetitious in nature. In this way, just like all the other subjects that we have been learning in foundations, students can learn to repeat facts again and again and again. In the same way, they can learn math curriculum again and again and again in a repetitious fashion. So what happens is that each year, students will study a broad range of math concepts from, say, introductory math, counting, all the way up to college level math like calculus and linear algebra, for example. So it gives us the broad scope of all math curriculum in 1 year at a time, with a way they also will make each year a little more complex as they grow in their math understanding. Uh, it's almost like designed like the one room schoolhouse, allowing different age kids to learn the same thing at the same time with just maybe a little bit more complexity at each new level. One of your kids is on fractions and another kid is on complex. When they open their workbooks, they will see the exact same material um, throughout, but at a very different level. And so in this way, you're only really teaching all your kids one thing at a time. And at the same time, you can help your older kid to be able to teach the younger kids and help strengthen their own math teaching and ability and understanding. So math is kind of like a foreign language in a way, and it has to be learned just like a foreign language, or even a baby and a toddler learning their native language. Um, there's a joke in math. It's all Greek to me because you use a lot of Greek letters and so forth. So how does a child learn how to speak a language? It's usually through immersion and being within the household, listening to the parents and others around them. They'll listen to, say, easy words, mama, dada, all those type of words, and maybe they'll learn difficult words at the same time, like hypothermia or encyclopedia, or something that's maybe beyond their scope of understanding, but they will hear it nonetheless. So I think we have this innate ability to learn in a sense a classical way. We're learning maybe some easy math, and at the same time we're learning maybe more complicated math that we don't quite grasp for a few years. It takes some years of absorbing and repeating words and phrases to learn a language. We have to learn the grammar, we have to learn the definitions, we have to learn the structures and the sentence patterns so that we can understand how to communicate effectively. So children, they begin to grow exactly like this in their speech. And I think we can apply that to our math curriculum, just like the Math Map does. So the Math Map is learned classically through what we know as the trivium: grammar, dialectic, and rhetoric. We learn the art of grammar by studying terms, studying the laws, the operations, the numbers, etc. And then as we go into our challenge years, we begin to learn the dialectic, the art of dialectic, so that we learn how to use the five common topics and to ask the question, why? Why do these equations equal what they say? Why are these laws stated like this? And so we begin to learn and get into deeper ideas of what they've been learning through their younger times. And then at the same time, later on, we begin to learn the rhetoric, um, various canons of rhetoric, and be able to explain the maths to others. It is this kind of trivium way of learning math that we apply to other subjects, but why not apply it to math as well? Can we trust this process? Here's my own personal example. In the Essentials program, the writing portion the 9 through 11-year-olds study, I remember the first year with me and my my oldest son. He was going through this, and I remember that we began learning the grammar. We learned the sentence structures and how to, add dress ups and so forth. And it was by the end of the year we got some basis of what we were learning. The second year, I remember thinking, wait a minute, I remember this. I remember that. And I began to build on that understanding. And by the third year, I was like, yeah, this is easy. I got this. I think that is exact same understanding of math. Maybe it won't be the first year that you'll grasp it. Maybe not even the second, but you'll be like, oh, I remember that. Maybe by the third year or the fourth year, you'll be like, I got this. We are all homeschool teachers and students. I'm really amazed by you guys that you took it by the reins and you're superstars. You are the lead learners who can help your children grapple with this math stuff. I believe that you guys got this. The math map. Start again. As I said, is classical. It is designed to be repeating and repeat. Try again.